To Dunedin now, where Ed Sheeran has today announced his 6th New Zealand concert. He'll play a 3rd concert over Easter weekend next year at the Forsyth Bar Stadium, making his tour one of the biggest ever in New Zealand. Almost 250,000 are expected to attend his shows, and Councillor Damien Newell says the fact Sheeran has chosen Dunedin should work in the city's favour for other big acts.
Oh, we just can't believe it. I mean, I think the most ambitious supporter of Dunedin and the most ambitious Ed Sheeran fan wouldn't have thought would sell out 2 concerts. And to be given the 3rd, it's just an absolutely remarkable opportunity for Dunners. And just absolutely unbelievable.
What is it about Ed Sheeran that would make them think that another concert for Dunedin would bring enough people?
To be perfectly honest, I think it would have been any of the big ones. I mean, we've been close so many times with our stadium. I mean, we were very, very close to Adele for a long time, Katy Perry, and we were sort of very, very close to getting Bruce Springsteen as well. It's not so much the artist. I mean, Ed Sheeran is everyone loves him. I mean, he's just got such broad appeal. But I mean, we also sold 35,000 tickets to Elton John on a Tuesday night. So you know what I mean? It's a wonderful venue, and I think people travel. I mean, we fly to Auckland for concerts, we go to Christchurch for concerts, and people are willing to travel for big gigs. And I think this one has just shown that Dunedin is now officially on that roster.
Who's coming to these concerts though, Damien? Is it all kinds of people?
Yeah, it's all ages. Well, especially this one. Ed Sheeran's just got such broad appeal. I mean, I'm taking my entire family. I missed out on the first concert and was lucky enough to get the second concert only after someone sort of alerted us that there were more tickets being drip fed. So, but our entire, from 7 to sort of 87, they're all coming. I mean, everyone loves Ed. And the other thing is, there's a general want to support the stadium and support our city.
And will Air New Zealand have to put on extra flights?
I would say so. I would certainly say so. I mean, the biggest problem we have down here is accommodation. We'll get them here whether they drive or, because we have such a huge catchment. Everywhere from Nelson South can drive. But I think Air New Zealand will have to put on extra flights, and obviously there's going to be a lot of couches surfed as well.
And are you expecting a sellout for this 3rd concert?
Yep, it's going to take work. There's no doubt about that. I mean, selling out 3 Adele concerts in Auckland is one thing, but selling out 3 Ed Sheeran concerts in a catchment, a wider catchment of sort of, close to 1 million over the South Island maybe. But we're going to have to work for this one, and I think everyone's on the right page. I know a lot of people who are coming down for the Easter weekend, to shell out an extra $150 to see him twice is not going to be a big thing if you're here anyway.
What should he do while he's in Dunedin? I mean, he's going to be there for, at least 3 nights?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and everyone's just coming up with ideas to entertain Ed, and from the students wanting a piece of him, and obviously taking him for a party down Hyde Street to, we are the wildlife capital of New Zealand, so we're going to take him out, sort of whale watching. We're going to take him out to see the seals and the albatross. I mean, Larnach Castle. I mean, there's a lot for him to do. Go and see Aramoana, maybe put him in the surf.
So that's so exciting.
Oh, we're just absolutely over the moon, and as I say, our little city will have a posh frock on and we'll be ready to party.
I mean, have you ever had 3 concerts by a superstar like him before in Dunedin?
No, and this has been the big thing. Those that were opposing the stadium were all, just saying it was a rugby venue. And the big thing we said when we were trying to put it together and trying to get the thing built was it is a truly multi-purpose venue. I mean, we've had horses in there, we've had drag racing, we've had drifting, we've had soccer, we've had rugby league, we've had rugby, and we've had a lot of concerts too. We've had some big ones. We've had Fleetwood Mac, we've had Aerosmith, we've had Elton John. So we have had those big concerts, but this is the first big one, and the world will be watching too to see if Dunedin can do this. And the fact that we've sold out 2 concerts of 40,000 people within sort of 2 hours, we're here now and we're ready. And Taylor Swift, if you want to come, Lady Gaga, if you want to come, we can do it. And we have a huge catchment. Oh, we just can't believe it. I mean,
there we go, Dunedin City Councillor Damien Newell. And Air New Zealand has this afternoon announced it will put on an extra 52 one-way flights between Auckland and Dunedin for the Ed Sheeran concerts, as well as a mix of one-way services between Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch and Dunedin.